Hello, it's Laura at Hyperstamper. Here is the journal that I've been dying to do since I got it on the weekend. So it was the first one I did out of my haul. And this is a Laura Doone by R.D. Blackmore. It is just exquisite. I don't even think I need to say too much about the cover. It's actually in pretty good condition. The back is lovely. I've added some vintage beads down here to just enhance that spectacular cover with matching ribbons and trim. And on the inside, I've left the original inscription there because I think that is just so special when you do that. So everything in here, and I have stuffed this one, so stay tuned if you're interested in this journal. I've stuffed it with so many pieces of authentic antique and vintage ephemera. I don't use anything commercial in my journals. So let's take a real quick look. This came out of an 1800s math book, which is really cool. Just a lovely inner page of an antique book there. I liked the pattern, some clusters. This came from early 1900s costume book. And I love this beautiful full color 1906 postcard. So to have a color postcard in the early 1900s was pretty special to receive one of those in the mail. Here is a terrific page here. Gems from the hands of skillful artists. And this came from one of the new books that I've received on art design. And that is early 1900s as well. Another little hidden journaling spot up there. And this is a plate out of a book. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? I just love it. And that's not a Picasso, but a Picasso. I don't know, pistachios. It sounds so. Oh my God, I'm bad. Here is a vintage botanical page. Beautiful images. I actually really love these rhododendron flowers. I think they're wonderful. So I was happy to get those in there as well. Some lovely vintage doily and children's book pages here from the 30s. And then this is a removable floating pocket. And back here I've put in I found this in one of the books that I got. And it's a photograph of somebody's lovely English garden. Isn't that awesome? So I put it in an English costumes page. And then I just tucked in this lovely little children's image to make a journaling tag and an 1800s pocket there. Isn't that nice? I love it. Now I had to write the name of this bird down because it was on the sister page, but it's a vintage book from the Birds, Eggs, and Nests book that I got, which I am just thrilled about, and that is called A Song Thrush. So I wanted whoever owns this journal to know which bird that was, because look at the egg. Oh my gosh, colors are magnificent. A lovely page from the 1950s Theater Arts magazine, and then another wonderful vintage bird book page here. Look at these colors. They're just fantastic. This is from the 1800s, and it's so precious and special. It's from a school book. On one side, it's a poem about Tom's cat, and on the other side, it's a cursive writing practice. Look at that. Oh, just love it. You have to read it. It's just so fun and wonderful to see how they taught in 120 years ago. So let's look at here. I just clipped a little friendship piece out of a vintage dictionary there, and this is from the early 1900s. Easy to learn millinery at home, which is the art of hat making. And I just clipped in a few wonderful antique pages here. This one has the word sincerely in it, antique book page, and a 1955 map. And we've got Charlotte up there and Columbia down here. I just thought it was fun. And I thought somebody could use that either to journal on or make their own clusters out of it. Another bird here. Ballet, which I do get a lot of requests for ballet. Sorry if I was out of camera there. So that's from the Theater Arts magazine as well. This is from the 1926 Delineator magazine. These are huge pages, but this one, look at, sorry, camera, Laura, Lost a Child's Laughter. And that's by Ellen Montgomery, which is pretty cool. And I love it. And you can just have fun with that. You can rip it apart if you want and make your own collages. This page here is from an 1800s veterinary book. Beautiful horse and owner image there. And this came out of a 1940s needlework magazine. Look at that, you got the cardinal down here and all those wonderful cross-stitch patterns. 1937 children's book there. And I like this, The Right Time to Laugh. It's always the right time to laugh. Well, okay, almost always. And here, this came out of another art book. Bear with my clumsy hands. Look at that. No, this one's out of an embroidery book. Sorry, yes. I just received this one. It's Mary Thomas's embroidery book. Just put some antique paper there for more journaling space. And this pocket's made out of an 1899 newspaper. So I backed it onto some paper so it wouldn't be too brittle. And I just clipped this onto here because I love it. It's another cross-stitch piece, and I put it with a sewing page. This here is wonderful. It is a business postcard from 1897. Isn't that great? I love how they used to write. I love the postage marks. I love everything about it. And this here is the interior spine from this here book. And this is onion skin that covered up this from the English costumes book that you've seen me use. I love it. And there's a 1953 receipt from Baking Company, The Button Undiscovered, or Button Discovered. How fun. A story about buttons. Wonderful. Look at that hilarious little boy there. This is awesome. This is from 1893, and this is the Demarest Family Magazine. But look at that wonderful calendar for May. I just love it. The images here, fantastic. Lots of fun reading there. And this is a how to square dance page. And so I wrapped it around. I just thought that was really fun. Here's a check from 1931. And if you catch the light right, you can see the word paid on it, which is kind of fun through the dots that they used to punch into it. There we go. Did some hand stamping on some of the pages. These are two 1920s banknotes there from Germany. That's a vintage playing card. I just thought the image was so wonderful. Look, cutie patootie. I love that. I love the colors. I love the images. 1950s receipt here. Another, just from another book. I tried to put pages from different children's books. They're not all from the same book. And this is also written up for an article from 1885? 1888. Pretty cool reading. Not really, it's political. And then this is also another piece of that 1899 newspaper, but I put sticker backing on it because it would otherwise disintegrate because it's super old. And this is awesome. A Theater Arts cover of the magazine from June 1942. The Sum of the Season on Broadway. And here is just my signature Paris, France Almanac page, double-sided from 1938. Really cool if you throw that into Google Translate. Got some vintage recipe pages here. And a 1955 stamp collector's page. And the very end is the last page of the Laura Doone book here. So it's going up on Etsy now. Hyperstamper.etsy.com. I hope you love it as much as I loved making it. Don't forget to subscribe.